We have 5 departments on a ship, and there was no collaboration across the 5 departments. They were operated as 5 independent silos. And we weren't intellectually curious as to how we could improve our processes to get to the next higher level of performance. And that afternoon it hit me. We had it within our own ability to control our own destiny, but we're the ones who chose not to participate in it. And from that day forward, I decided that I'm going to focus on how do we control our own destiny. And to me, it's about being technically competent in what you do, but also fostering that climate of collaboration where you realize, we can't do it all on our own. It's a team to deliver the excellence. And several years later, I get command of USS Benfold. And at the time, we weren't the worst ship in the Pacific Fleet, but we were probably in the bottom 5. The quarter before I took command, our retention rate was 8%. We had one of the highest accident rates of any ship in the Navy and some of the poorest performance metrics. And I take command thinking about all the things I don't get to do. I don't get to choose our missions. I don't get to choose the people I work with. I can't go back and ask for more money to get the job done, and I'm thinking this is it. It's the end of my career. I'm never getting promoted again. I'm not smart enough to turn this ship around. I graduated in the top 80% of my class at the Naval Academy. And one day I decided, you know what, I'm going to stop obsessing over the things I can't influence, and I'm going to obsess over the things that I can. And I decided that the number one thing I could influence was myself, to have the self-awareness as to how I'm being perceived by the people I'm trying to influence. And I decided to focus on our culture. To me, culture is very simple. Would you want your son or daughter to come work for you and see you in action every day? And if you're proud, you're on the right track. And if you're embarrassed, fix it. And I decided to fix everything I was embarrassed about. I did something that had never been done before in the history of the U.S. Navy. I interviewed every sailor on the ship individually, all 310 of them. I got to know their names, their spouses' names, their children's names, their hometowns. Through these interviews, I found out that 25% of my crew actually liked the Dallas Cowboys. And I later found out they were the bottom 25% performers on the ship. But in these interviews, I turned military hierarchy upside down. I said to my sailors, I don't care what your age is. I don't care what your rank is. I don't care how long you've been here. You can come to work every day, and you can challenge every aspect of our operation. And if you have an idea how to improve a process 1%, tell us about it. Don't complain about it. Tell us about it. And if your ideas make sense, we'll implement it. And our goal is to be 1% better today than we were yesterday, and 1% better tomorrow than we are today. And if we can do that, nobody's going to touch us.